Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, to the channel, and everything on this side of the void. My name is the Darkin King, I'll be your host, and we are going to continue our endeavors through Dark Souls Remastered, or Dark Souls 1, as our challenge to continue to beat the game with fighting every boss, but constantly changing weapons after each boss. So, if you guys were with me last time, we got through all of Sen's Fortress and Londo, a good handful of other extra bosses, and we started our way through the Lord Souls section of the game. We got ourselves past Pinwheel, and we made our way to the next checkpoint. So we do have to re-roll whatever weapon we have after the fact, but we are prepping ourselves to go up against Nito. So let's see where today gets us, and let's see if luck continues to be in our favor. We've gotten some quite a few good rolls, some bad, some horrendous, but that's a different story in and of itself. So enough gab, let's get started, shall we? Hopefully this works. I've been playing a whole bunch of stuff in the background, so hopefully this actually grabs appropriately. I should probably also get that point up as well, because I'm going to need that window for this. There we go. Okay. Make sure it works. Perfect. Okay. Actually, while we're here, we might as well do it now. Or we jump back into things, because we ended up with miracles up to Pinwheel. So let's see what the roulette wheel gives us this time. Okay, staying with miracles then. Alright then. Well, back to it then. Let's hope I can hold on to what remains of all those. And I think for now, I'm going to swap miracles in my main hand. Actually, let me also dump a whole bunch of stuff in my box, so I can get rid of some couple of things. I should keep at least one straight sword. Get the broadsword. Leave the great sword. Scimitar, Katana, piercing sword. I probably should keep at least one of each type. That way at least have it ready in the case that I'm going to need it. Does this also cause bleed? It does. I think I'll leave the Morning Star. Pick some hammer, spear, we need spear, pike. Let's do some sorting at least. So, cestus, bow, crossbow, catalyst, flame, talisman, skull lantern. We can get rid of all these shields except for the grass crest, because we're going to need that. Ignite shield. Because we're also not going to bother with any other armors except for the light leathers that we have. But I should also put those on, given that I'm not probably going to wear anything but the light leathers. More because I have more mobility in the lighter armor, and I'd rather have the hindrance be from the weapon choice versus anything else. But we'll see. I may also have to get greedy and wear heavier armor to not, get thrown around like a ragdoll. I should also put on that ring as well, because that could be helpful too. Son's firstborn. Let's see. And we put the talisman over here, just until I run out of the items in question. Alright, enough gap. We've been prepping everything too much. But we have to now go down into the Tomb of the Giants. So I'm hoping I at least can get down there without any problems. I will have to deal with at least one Black Knight. I think I might just run past because I can, and I probably will. And then I can go down this way. Oh, you Black Knight. Get away. Then go around here. Something fell and died. I can drop down here. And then... Great! Let me put on the Grass Crest Shield. Swap this. Lovely. And I have the Zweihander out as a secondary on the chance that I'd run out of lightning spells. I do have multiple uses of it. Oh, I should... Yeah, so I can get some Twinkling Titanite here. That'd be great. Nice. And the white Titanite chunk. I have this Zweihander ready for when I do run out of spells. But I do have 20 uses of that, so I should be fine. Again, I'm also going to probably get a little cocky here trying to get past them. Drops, so I can just run past them both. And if I need to, I can also come back and get a white Titanite chunk past all these guys. But I'm not going to need that yet. I know the critters. Excuse me, gentlemen. That was painful. I'll just take a fireball in the face. Just pull over this. You know, at some point I probably should also grab or make use of the... I think I have 2 Firecracker Souls? I have 1. I have 1 Firecracker Soul. I should go back and get that upgraded. But here we go. This is gonna go poorly. I think I've ever fought Nita with miracles. So this will be interesting. And then I'm gonna go after Seath next. I can leave Sif and the Fort King section for last. Actually, I should go do the Hydra first before I go after Seath, because then I can at least get the Broken Pendant. Oh, timing. Hi, my co-host is here. Let's get set up. Come on, big guy. I want to aim at him. I want to aim at Nito. Not you. You. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, decent damage. Oh boy. Fine. The constant back and forth of these things are going to be annoying. Sure for the screen. Or that. Put the skeletons between me and him. That's fine. Okay. And squeeze. Pull me down. Huh. I should take a minute to heal when I have the chance. Around, get some clearing. What am I stuck on? Oh, I was stuck on him. Ow. dead. That trio is going to be horrible to deal with. Alright. Let's go again. Alright. Actually, I'm going to stay hollow just for now. So I can... Woof, almost walk off. So I can not bother with Paladin Leroy. I don't need the invasion happening. I should also increase my stamina at some point so I can actually have a higher equip load. Then I can carry more stuff and have the shield on at the same time. Still to deal with the Black Knight. Go around. Whoop. Please don't. Oh, hey. This is a great start. Alright. Stress again. Let me just not bother with pulling a humanity until I get down there. Oh, did I not level up from pinwheels? Souls? Oh, well. There goes all of that quantity. You know, just a casual 200k down the drain, no big deal. Not like that was important or anything. That's fine, we'll get, you know, 600 or so from Nito. It'll be great. Make it our way back. Back around. Quick. Also, we're going to do one thing real quick. I completely forgot about this. Let me do one thing. Okay. Should be good. Grab that. Jeez, my head looks weird. Alright, let's go again. Why did you want to go that way? That's a mistake. And I still got hit by it. Oh, too early. You are gonna be a problem, you know that? Need to just aim at him. Stop with the R. Bigger spears. of spears, Nito. You're running out. It's for me, actually. Nice. Scream. It's on my window. Should we do one more? One. Last one. Yeah. Okay. Couple of hiccups in there, but we got it. Never more difficult than it seemed. Alright, never mind. Jeez, that was a little more aggressive than I liked. 600 soul. 600,000. Great. Okay. Well, that done. Let's see where fate takes us now. So we're from back-to-back miracles to... We are picking up a bow. Well, with Seath being what he is, a bow actually isn't a bad idea. Given he's mostly ranged, I could see a bow actually working to go up against Seath. Alright. Let's come over to Andre, and we'll get some stuff with the bow. Should probably build up my decks. 40. Nice. Alright, let me swap this, get rid of this, put this here. Put on the longbow. Get rid of the bolts, put on the standard arrows, take this off. Okay. At least I can get this to +5. Pretty sure I have enough large titan. I could probably go to +10. But I need to go to Andre first. Let me get rid of these. Let's go Vachette. No one needs to hear that. Alright, some good rolls in. Nice. Let's upgrade this to +6. Should I just go all the way to put this to lightning? I don't know how good that'll be against the golems, the crystalline creatures. Well, I could also just go back. Would I have any chunks? I don't know if I have any chunks, though. Do I have chunks? I have a couple chunks. And I can get more as well, so I might as well just commit to it now. There are places I can also grind for chunks as well. Because I'm pretty sure the... Because I think you can get both chunks and slabs from the Dark Wraiths down in New Londo. I should go back and get my flasks upgraded again. Actually, while I'm there, I might as well just grab the Varcure Soul. Should I just do New Londo now? Maybe I should just do... No, I don't have, I haven't gotten past Seath yet. Let me just go ahead and get the Fire Keeper Soul. Just swap this and put on... Any curses? No, I don't. Alright, I can pick some up. It's gonna be weird fighting things like this with a bow. this on. I think we'll probably deal with the Hydra just from the bow as well. We'll need to also deal with the Golem. At least at that point I can also have the Pendant when I go to after Seath and you go to the Duke Archives. I'll have less to worry about. Maybe I also get looking at the Jagged Ghost Dagger on here too. Don't you dare stab me. I'm interested to see how this plays out when we go to like Dark Souls 2 and 3, let alone Elden Ring. Because I'm going to also be including power stancing options with Dark Souls 2. Ow. Oh, I may have pinned myself. I trapped myself. Oh, that's bad. I just need to get out of the way. They need to not block them. You know, I think I backed myself into that corner. So I blame I have no one to blame myself for that context. So here we go. All right. Well, I got my Fire Crystal. Select the Fire Link. Let's get it upgraded, and we'll go back to the Parish. We'll deal with the Hydra, get the Golem, free our Maiden. And then we'll go off to Duke's Archives. I think I should go over the +4 flask. I shouldn't need to kill White Lana. I mean, a +5 would be nice, but I'm not sure. I'm only going to do the one run. I'm not going to do anything plus. So, I think I can work with just the +4. Not to mention, I also have to get the scroll for all of Logan's abilities. He's gonna have a lot of crystal sorceries. Well, I could also... Hang on. Let me deal with him. I could also get this... I could also get Sif's sword. But I need to get a +10... I think it's the sword hilt. I think it gives me the non-cursed version. The stuff I have, I think I should have it down, but I can get a decent weapon out of it. I don't remember if it's an ultra great sword, if it's just a great sword. But if anything, I'll have it. And I mean, what's the harm? Might as well have at least 1 or 2 boss weapons. Don't you dare try to crap on my face. Because they will do that. They will do that. Oh, and you're back. Thinking of another twinkling. Yeah, we're twinkling Titanite. Nice. We still have to do the painted world as well. We'll have to do that before we go into the DLC. Well, I could just do it now, actually. Well, let's see what I get when we get to the end of the Duke's Archives. I may run a short one through Painted World of Ariamis just to change my weapon. I can also get a really good weapon and want to move next area. It's become a mix of like a juggling act, which is more viable. Always get some blue chunks. Ow. Oh, I took a hit off the process. Could you not right now, sir? Yeah, that was your fault. You stood in the way. I just stood there. Just there. It's got like a sliver of health left. There it goes. Why did those get the dragon weapons? Oh, I didn't. I did get the Dragon King's great axe from the dragon. I can still get the great sword or the dragon great sword. I would have to go down to Ash Lake to get there. Yeah, that's an idea for the future. Now that I've dealt with the Hydra, let me quit and reload. And I'll get the gold to spawn. Great. Hello.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long, so, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
We can help out.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Thank you. Let's head out. So we wanted to get her armor and her abilities. We could go summon her, but she gets more defensive versus the aggressive stuff, and that's more for like a chameleon and such. But let's go to Londo. Alright, off to... Gonna use this bow for the Bed of Chaos fight. Which, again, I'm not going to use a random weapon for the Bed of Chaos because that fight in itself is... it's just upsetting. And I'm sure anyone can agree that trying to do it legitimately is painful. That's why there's always routes to do cheese, simplistics, and flat-out exploits, because that boss is just... probably the worst of the Dark Souls 1 bosses. Some were cheap, but they're at least enjoyable. Or they have ways around them. Bed of Chaos is... it's just... yeah. I should have gone to... hold on. Let me do another loop. Let me go to the Princess Bonfire instead of the Londo. Curses. I don't need the curses on. I think I have enough chunks. I could probably get plus 15 weapon. I'm lucky. Because I did pick up a handful of slabs from the Asylum Demon. Pretty sure all the demons and whatnot have vanished because this is now in dark. Under Londo. So these. That's plenty. Sir. Give me a lightning longbow. Let's go all the way to plus 5. Great. Actually, let's go ahead and do this now. And now we'll go to Anor Londo. Not Anor Londo, Duke's Archives. Jeez, my brain is all over the place, apparently. Boars. Ow. One more. Thank you. Ooh, Fangboar? Fangboar. Cool. Ow. Thanks for that. Alright, screw that podium, I guess. Or stand or something. Thank you. Alright. I think this also gets rid of the scaling. Yeah, it's just raw damage. Well, that may have been a mistake putting it to lightning, but we'll see. These crystalline archers are nasty. This could be a problem. I dug this hole, I'm going to live in it. And then we'll do a couple of them at a time before I deal with the rest of the horde. Yep. Here's what I take this in stride. Just one more around the corner. Can you not, sir? I'm having a moment with the archer behind you. I have over 900 arrows and I'm not. I will take this at my own pace, thank you. I think I can at least keep my distance with Seath. This game has the rapid amounts of laser attacks. That could be the problem. Now we deal with the golem. Chunks. No, don't change targets. Deal with him. Thank you. just run past the rest of them. Thank you. Oh, it's gonna be that, what's his name, at the stairwell I have to deal with. Actually, I could just lead him out and then just skip him. Because I do have to die when I get up here anyways. So as long as I get him to come out the door, and I could just go fight Seath, and then be done with it. Go back for the Crystal Lizard another time. Move, please. Thank you. Come on, come on. In the door. Thank you. I also did bring a cleansing stuff for Curse here. It's gonna be atrocious. Pretty sure also the higher you humanity, the less you get cursed. So, a purging stone, that's what it's called. Purging stone. Thank you. Let me also burn a few of these. Is that a handful of them? Let me get to 10 here, and then I can do 20 when I get to the next sector. Might be able to hit him with the bow in this sector. Does it have to be something else? Hold on. I'm gonna cheat because I can't actually hit him. Thank you. Just to get the item. Back to the bow. Here we go. Yeah, these creatures. Mind yours, everybody. These hormones are gonna get annoying. Also, these slugs. Those of you that played Bloodborne will know the sound that these things give off when they die. Excuse me, lizard folk. I have things to do and places to be. Now I'm gonna be slowed down. Excuse me. Thank you. You off. You're gonna block the way, are you serious? Ah. I think I'm actually pinned. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. No one say anything about tentacles and such. I think not because I said that, someone's going to say something about that, so... I dug that hole myself. I tend to do that more often. I just get on a tangent and it happens on its own. Alright. Right now, because I've died... they're all going to be back in their corner. need the key anyways to get in there. I was pretty sure Logan is... Oh no, I have to pick something up for Logan in a different spot. Let me grab this lever. I may have backed myself into a corner doing this. Nope. Gotta go up the ladder. Key. Nice. Me, thank you. I am gonna have that duel on the top of the ladder. Actually, let me just rest here. I can reset the spawns. Should be able to just go this way now. Yep, because now they're down there versus up here. I do have over quite a few hundred arrows, so I can deal with those tentacle creatures at a later point. But I think for now I'm going to probably roll past all of these crystalline goblins. Excuse me, thank you. Alright, let's rotate. Because you're in the way, I have to deal with you. And because you're also in the way, too. I'll be picking up a lot of stuff when we get to the next couple of games. There'll be a lot more versatility and such. And again, like I said, I'm going to be investing in power stancing, so I'm going to have my strength and my endurance up for some of these weapons. Dual ultra great swords and dual great hammers for one. I think I have to lock the door first before Logan shows up. Or is it here? This is this. Chunk. Yeah, I think I have to get him out of prison first before I can do anything. So I'm pretty sure it's this chest for the key. Yes. Giant cell key. That'll also give me another Estus shard. Brain. Estus flask. Move it to +4. Right, now that I'm here, let me kindle this to 2. Then I can use this as a warp back when I get down there. Wait, all the way back to that giant door. Down and not get slaughtered. And they're still chasing me. Pretty persistent. Alright, let's deal with all of these now. Just pick one and start firing. Those of you that play Bloodborne remember the crows. They give the same sound. As part of their death noise. They all give one humanity. Excuse me. Yeah, Logan is stuck behind the gate, so we gotta get him out before we can do anything with him. Pretty sure those two just stand there because they give 2 sunlight spells. Sunlight, bountiful sunlight. Giant cell key.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you.
Alright. I think we get access to all the crystal-based sorceries, which will be very good for later. Let's go to the bonfire. Let's see if we can buy a good handful of those while we're here. I have quite a few spare soul items that we can use for currency. Sir?
Hello there. This place is truly magnificent. More than expect. As promised, I shall share. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
Just a weapon, crystal spear, homing soul mass.
Farewell.
Alright, let me use a couple of these. There should be more than plenty to buy. This, and that.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless.
I think after he does that, I think he goes hollow, so I don't think we're going to see him at any point soon. Now we have two strong sorceries. Or 3 strong sorceries, so you can use crystal weapon as well. Alright, now can we get down to Seath without these golems, bashing my skull in several times? The hope is yes, but as we've seen lately, that may change relatively quickly. That's going to be the golden one that we have to worry about the most, because they will just shove me off immediately. Just gonna scoot. Thank you. And I'm going to land, aim right there, and just go right across. Do not deviate. None of that. I'm also not going to bother with these giant clams, because if any of them go into the boss fight with Seath, they'll die from him. And is vulnerable now. Oh, I could be here a while. Actually, I will be here a while. Can you just shove off? Seriously, just go away. Thank you. down. Just to be safe. Bye. Oh, slamming his tails. Oh, man. Yep, that's what definitely could have happened. Alright. Let's do it again. And again, this is not optimal in any way. And it's been made very clear, the fact of it's crystal enemies versus a blunt object. A piercing object, more or less. Would have been better if I had like a mace, a hammer, or a great hammer for this context. Well, I guess if I went back and fought Leroy, I could get the Grant, which is the Holy Hammer, I think it is. Or whatever his hammer is. I could also go get Smo's hammer, too. I just need a +10 hammer. I can get that upgraded. But I need 50 strength to one-hand it. Oh no, that's Demon's Great Axe. I think they both need at least 50 strength to one-hand it. But it's just a giant hammer. And try to kite them a little bit. Something with the crystal. Slowly but surely, getting a dent. Before I forget. Pretty sure this is the weak spot, so I gotta hit here. Significant damage. just slowly peppering them. Yeah, this is a much bigger deck than before. Ouch. Okay. Stand up. That was almost extremely bad. From back to back, or from the end of the arena to the other. One more pass, and we should be able to do this. Just make one more pass. Alright, there it is. Great. Great. Well, that could have gone worse. Okay. What will fate give us this time? Survey says... Hammer. Alright. Work with hammers. Probably should swap this away. Okay. Hammer. I think Butch. That's an X. Reinforced club. Alright. Let's do this. We can go to... Okay, this is pure strength. Let's put that up to 28. Go to... British. I think I used all my chunks to... So I'll have to go get more. Or no, did I? Oh, I just can't ascend it until I have,
Need any?
The next ember, the very large ember. I should go get that, actually. Think about it now.
Don't get you.
I'm gonna get something level 15, I might as well do it now. So can I do the first part of Anor Londo, or the lower... or New Londo. And then... Should probably go do the rest of the Lost Izalith sector. Go out to the Demon Firesage. Let's grab these arrows. 294 one-handing. I need to have this on again. Because yes. Curse. Alright. I will need to get key to the seal. And then go down and get the... I could also find a couple of the dark wraiths and get some chunks. I mean, I might as well. I can also get lucky and one of these guys will drop their dagger. That'd be great. I saw a comment on my one of my posts that mentioned the Dagged Ghost Dagger. Like, I completely forgot about this. I should go get it. If I can get lucky to get it to drop. It's a pretty rare drop from these guys, so they mostly give transient curses when they die. But I could get it. There's also the other one that drops from the Summoner. That's in... over in this area. Still active, still active. Okay. You. Try to deal with all of them as much as I can, because there's going to be a ton coming through now. Peppering is not making it easy. Alright. Oh, almost. Oh, it got me. Jeez, these things are nasty. Almost done. Just 3 more. No, you don't do dare grab me. There we go. Alright, they've all been dealt with. Did any of them drop their dagger? Otherwise, just gonna be nothing but curses. Jagged Ghost Blade, never mind. Okay. That is a dagger, isn't it? It's a curved sword. And it's got bleed. Looks damage to ghosts. Okay. I'll make a note of that. That could be the other blade that I get. And I can stop using the scimitar instead.
Well, this is new.
Yes, I have Lordvessel. Thank you.
The four you
Yeah, I can't go fight at the Four Kings until I beat Sif. But I mostly wanted to grab the large ember now. Because I know if I have that, at least it'll make the rest of the game a little bit easier. Well, maybe. Easier in the looser sense of the term. It's still Dark Souls. Open the floodgates. Alright, let's deal with a few dark wraiths. Which I mean probably all of them. Ooh. Not done with you, sir. Thank you. Slab. Great. Sit down. Thank you. And some chunks. Alright. Let's go this way. Some brave warrior souls. Oh. Thank you. Excuse me. Stay down. Thank you. Thank you for the slabs. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah. Hello, Andre. I have another gift for you. Sir.
Well, I'll be for all my years in the trade. I'm just a...
There you go.
No, Andre.
Alright. Go ahead and move this up to plus 11. Plus 15 on a hammer.
Don't get your snot.
Great. I'm also going to get rid of the scimitar, because the Jagged Ghost Blade has much better setup. Specifically for the bleed. I will also pull out the, what is it? Straight Sword Hilt, because I can then upgrade that to plus 10 for Sif's Greatsword when I beat him. Or her.
Well, hello. You need anything?
I don't remember. When I beat them, like Sif. Excuse me. Apologies. Might have to buy a few more at some point.
Get yourself not.
Oh, is the This required Twinkling Titanite instead. Noted. Well, if I get lucky and I end up having to use that for the rest of New Londo, then we'll get to the point. Daughter of Chaos. Alright, let's go get ourselves towards Demon Firesage. Push this at 10, we can go to 15. That'll be fine. Not all of them need to go up to 20. Do I have a... I gotta go back. Oi. So I was here earlier. I forgot to do the thing. Thank you. Now we can go back. Okay. Alright, if we do this right, we should be able to complete at least... I think it's just... Let's see. Demon Firesage, Centipede Demon, Bed of Chaos. Then we have to go fight Sif. We fight the Four Kings. Then I think we have to move to the DLC. Which DLC is going to be probably brutal. Because we have the Sanctuary Guard. Oh, we also have to do... so to back and do Painted Word of Adiamus. So we're going to fight Priscilla. But after that, we have Sanctuary Guardian, Artorias, and Manus. And that's it. Oh, we also have to fight Calamite as well. Yeah, the DLC is going to probably push us a little bit more. So I'm not excited about that at all. But can we get lucky and get one of these guys to drop their free axe? It's a rare chance, but it can happen. Come on. Oop to it. It's got a good stagger, though. I'll give it that. I don't want to gamble on not getting the Great Axe. Or on getting the Great Axe, rather. Ooh, I could also get the machete, too. Could be interesting to get that. Ow. As I step into lava. What do I have to do with, what's his nose? The Man of Thorns? Kirk. I think Kirk's his name. Longfinger Kirk. Yeah, the scaling on this one, way up. Nice. Lots of Capra demons. A few of these guys. I could also just skip them. So I will. Night Kirk. Whee! Let me deal with this guy. Go. So I think Night Kirk goes to Longfinger Kirk in Dark Souls 3. That could also be wrong. But who knows? We'll find out soon enough. It's too strong for you. Thank you. Probably should have waited until I got closer to that door before I used that. Yeah, Centipede demons down there. Ugh, don't do that. Over here. There we go. And I think at the end of the game, once I've gotten through all the main stuff, I'm gonna have to go fight Gwyn. I think I'm just gonna empty out my pockets and use all of my collected soul items that I didn't use, of course, the playthrough, and just see what everything else gets maxed out to. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna wait for the wall so I don't get jumped by the horse demon in the back. Oh! Into a tree. Can you pick a new move? Seriously. Or is that all you pick of the day? There's the bleed proc. I think this weapon was a great choice. One of the ones I could have picked. Good. Oh wait, Izalith Catalyst. Demon's Catalyst. Nice. Perfect. Excuse me. Alright. Let's spin the wheel again. We're fighting Demon Centipede with. Piercing sword. Well, I did have the eBay, or the S-Stock from way earlier. So, I guess there's no better time to use it than now. Probably a good reason to also make use of probably the gold pine resin here. Otherwise I'm wasting my time. This thing also is pretty fast, so it does help.
Well,
Let me buy one more Titanite shard. To be fair, we've not really had to buy too many Titanite shards. Or large Titanite shards for that matter. Finding a lot, so that's pretty good. Like I said, the mod I had is going to increase the quantity we get per drop and how often we get them. So that is helping significantly in trying and eliminating the grinding aspect of finding these items. I should probably buy more if I'm going to go back to the Giants at some point.
don't get yourself.
But I think I'm going to use my 2 points and get my endurance to 30. This is also a dex-based weapon, isn't it? Yeah, B on dex, D on strength. So if I do one-handed, 352. If I two-handed, it's 364. Okay. I gotta go back through Daughter of Chaos. Don't know if I unlocked the shortcut. I probably should have done it before I vanished. Well, this is open now. Neat. Quick elevator back. Yeah, I'm gonna override the rule a bit just to go up against the Bed of Chaos. But I will re-roll it again once to go after the Bed of Chaos, once to deal with her, once to deal with that. Pick a new weapon after the fact. Of course you have to block the frickin' pathway. Get out of my way. Thank you. I can't roll past you, so you're just gonna block the doorway. I should be able to summon Slayer for this encounter, so that will probably help, hopefully. But we shall see where things go. Alright, so there, let's have this. Ask for a slot so I can take the charred orange ring for the travel. Alright, let's do this. Centipede demon. Crust. And not die, hopefully. Rite. Hopefully he comes around this way. Then we can actually kite him in a corner. It's good hits. Oh. Here we go. Great. The resin probably helped a lot. Cool. Maybe I'll do the level up at the end once I've gotten all of the soul stuff required before I fight Gwyn, and just get myself super buffed for the DLC. Just so I at least have more of a chance to survive. Sorcery it is. Okay. So I'm not going to use that one for this area, because if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to fight Bed of Chaos with the bow, because I just don't want to deal with all the tedium. But following that, I will take Sorcery, and I'll probably use that against Sif. So let me do this. Bow. Where'd it go? It's down here. Oh yeah, this can be used as a fire weapon. We're gonna do that. Longbow. Standard arrows. Get rid of the resin. I should level up before I do anything. And because I'm going to be using sorcery after this encounter, I'm going to use these points to put into intelligence. Which isn't going to do a whole lot, but it'll help. If only a little bit. It's a dumb idea to go past that giant T-Rex thing. And then I can go in here. A quick bonfire spot. Nice. Just don't want to talk to any of you rhinestone creatures. Excuse me, thank you, good day. And because I do not want to deal with either the Man of Thorns or the Witch of Izalith up here, I'm just gonna run directly into the boss. Firestorm. Nope. Not dealing with that whatsoever. Swing arms. Oh, and I could just roll into this guy. Alright. Wits. Alright, we go back in. Yeah, I might be able to actually finish the rest of the game. At least the rest of the main game in 15, 20 minutes, maybe? It also all depends on what we get. I guess it also depends on what we get after Sif. That could essentially put the run to a halt. And we'll see. I have plenty of arrows for this. That was almost just directly into my face. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Now this is gonna be the problem part. I've done this several times with just one roll, and I've gotten in there and I've gotten it taken care of. Something have taken me several times because either I mistime the roll, or I mistime the direction, or I just go completely off and miss everything completely. There's the sweep. There's the second sweep. 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 And yoink. Wait. Now I go. Alright. Okay. That. Sorcerer's Catalyst. Take off the arrows. Take off the ring. Great. Put the rest of this into intelligence. Let's pick up some magic. Alright, how many slots do we use with these crystal ones? Soul Spear requires 44 intelligence. We can't use any of those. We can use the homing crystal soul mass. We can use the homing soul mass. We can use the great heavy soul arrows. And the heavy soul arrows. Great. So let's go and fight Sif. We also think I need 20k to buy the Crest of Artorias. So we will have to buy that from him if we haven't already done so. I don't remember if we did, but we...
Well,
Thank you. We got the ready.
I'll be seeing. Be careful.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your patronage. I never put the items in, or the abilities backwards. Except for I wanted to use the Crystal Soul Mass last. We shall see how things go. Hold a bit of my luck. Getting through this area without getting dogpiled. Or not getting poisoned or something else. So those are the cluster of ghosts and or specters that are out in this area that I could get killed by. Thank you. There's the knight. Sorcerer. Cleric.
I think the bandit was on the right. Oh, there's the bandit.
Why does it block me?
With the little step.
Great. Let's see how this goes. Excuse me. I love
This cinematic. So perfect.
keep distance, is all. Ouch.
Pain.
Give me a minute. Give me a second. Upheld the legacy well.
I have things to do.
Alright, Covenant of Artorias. Alright, let's go see if we can fight 4 kings. And we get that done, we can go fight Priscilla. And we can be all set for the next part to be us going up against the DLC. Let's see what the game asks us to go use. Did I call it, or did I call it, that we're going to use the Jagged Ghost Blade against the 4 Kings?
I swear I called that.
Alright. Pretty sure I can just upgrade it here. Special one goes +5. Yep. Jagged Ghost Blade.
Nice.
Pretty sure this can't be equipped with resin. Can it? No, I didn't think so. Breaking damage ghosts should be nice. Now the question is, how quickly are we gonna get eviscerated when we do this? Let's go to Firelink. We'll just run the shortcut.
set myself up properly first before I do anything.
Which I mean maxing out this bonfire. Just do 2. Kindle. It does look cool,
Although,
and just to be safe in case we get jumped by a whole boatload of ghosts. Excuse me. Oh wait, this can actually damage ghosts, can it? Yes, it can. Never mind, I don't need to transcend curses anymore.
the dagger.
Oh, that's painful. Backstab. Soul, more chunks.
Go right.
If we need more large titans,
We'll have to go to the giant and get them.
Thank you. Excuse me. Nope.
Not dealing with you. Not now. Not ever.
Alright, down the staircase.
I could just jump down the center, but I also have seen quite a few people,
Including myself. Miss and hit a side platform instead. So if you get easily motion sick from the winding staircases, then I just actually look away for a little bit. Into the abyss. Whee! Alright, how quickly is this going to go poorly, or how quickly are we going to fight these guys? Worst of the Four Kings.
Ow.
Oh, there's another one. This might be difficult. Wait, this is a curved sword. What am I doing?
Hold on.
I'm already doing this wrong. I was already doing that fight wrong. I shouldn't be fighting him with the curved sword.
Hey, to get the bandit's knife.
There we go. I may have also just made this fight really harder anyways. This I can add resin to, I'm pretty sure. So we get some charcoal pine.
Well, don't get yourself.
I'm not gonna go hollow. Alright. Let's try this again. I almost just made this. I completely forgot that is a curved sword. But I may have also made this fight significantly harder by doing this. Yeah, the Four Kings might be the last thing we end up doing before we call it a night. We can deal with fighting Priscilla and going into DLC in the next part. To play it right, we'll be finishing the next stream with Dark Souls 1, moving on to the gauntlet that is going to be Dark Souls 2, because there are a lot more bosses, a lot more areas, and a lot more things, because that also introduces power stancing into the mix. And that could be good or bad in both senses of the word. It all depends what we get. Just make sure if I do get ambushed by the ghosts, I can fight them off. That's significantly more on a critical. Nice. Alright, back to the spiral aspect. So those of you that get motion sick, queasy, look away. Alright, let's go again. Where is he? There he is. Alright, here we go. Already better output than last time. Get up. Get up. Get up. Pretty fast. Oh, don't you dare grab me. There you got me. Ow. Gotta kill this one first before I can kill the other one. There we go. Alright, now I can heal you. spawned? Or one spawned? Nice. Alright, one more use of the resin just to ensure I can survive this.
I'm fine.
Ow. There it is. All right.
Cool.
Right, let me go ahead and move to the Chamber of the Princess. Get ourselves set up for fighting Priscilla.
Go to the Painted Wood of Ariamis.
What are we gonna get ourselves
Involved.
with next time? Go back to lightning. Go back to miracles then.
Go ahead and get my faith upgraded then. What we have.
5 points into faith.
We get.
I do have a healing ability then. Might as well make use of that. Running spear, running spear, replenishment, and let's do sunlight blade. If anything, I have like a melee weapon I can use on the sidelines, so that'll be helpful. This here, I'll move this one to the talisman, and that'll be it for today. We got quite a bit of stuff done. We got all the Lord Souls. We are basically right on the edge to moving on to the DLC, so that'll be what we end up doing. And until then,
We wait until next time.
so until then, I'll leave this chunk of story here. We're finishing up the final little bit of the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Even if it is a little bit frustrating with some of these rolls that we're getting for weapons, but we're able to work it out and able to make it make sense. So, until then, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow all that fun jazz. You guys know how this works. And remember, the Void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to hear you out. Have a great night, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.